All right, here, let's check this area out. This is Dundas and I guess Burnhamthorpe. Yeah, Dundas and Burnhamthorpe. It's a pretty cool neighborhood. I don't know about this alleyway. Interesting alleyway. And I'm gonna check out this construction site right above here. I did this area about 3-4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And what a gorgeous day. There's a bunch of new condos going up here. A couple of businesses back here. I'm gonna get back on Dundas Street, which is to my right, and check it out. Probably building a condo here. Old part of Toronto, kind of old. Toronto is one of the fastest changing cities on the planet. I'm just guessing that. Probably there are other cities that are getting built up as fast, but you know, for our entertainment purposes, we're gonna think we are the best and the fastest. How's that? Look at that.
Hi, boss.
How are you?
Are you vlogging?
Yeah. Good job, man. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna cross the street here. All right, cool. A lot of construction workers, sometimes they don't like you filming them. Probably one of the reasons is that some of them are not wearing a safety harness and all that. I remember when I still worked for a construction association, and when I went on the site to photograph for them, they were really worried. Everybody had to wear their helmet and safety. They didn't want to get in trouble, you know. I was back in the day. So sometimes they don't want to, if they're not, they're worried. You know, you put somebody on the internet, and that's a pretty nice color job on that car. I was talking about Ferraris with rusted color, and that guy's got his, he must have been listening to the vlog yesterday. He says, hey, I'm gonna get my Suzuki and paint it like, I don't remember, wow, what was here before? It's like I demolished that whole block. Wow. Well, I guess I have to look back on my video from a couple of years ago to see what was there, because it no longer is. This is what I like about doing this films. You film a block, you come back a year later, and the block's gone. You know, the block is like that. It's totally gone. People have decided to yank out the block. Probably condos going up there. There's a bunch of murals on this street too. Let me see if you can. It's a perfect spot to put your name on the sidewalk. Pretend you're like Hollywood star. Put your name on it. Oh. Yeah, this street's got a lot of murals. I don't know what the story about it is, but it looks good. Like this one. They all got a little plaque explaining what it is, but do we care? Who cares? It just looks good. It's a pretty good art, actually. Very nice, very nice. It's got the little description of what's going on. Cool shops. Very nice. Korean restaurant. That looks good. I like the faded photographs of the food. What's this village called? Islington Village? Something like that? Yeah, Islington is behind me about, I would say 800 meters behind me is Islington. And this is Dundas. Can we say Dundas? Didn't they change that name of that street to something else? I don't know. Wow. I think it takes about a generation and a half for people to, if you change the street's name, to actually change into reality. It just doesn't change right away because people have a hard time. Ah, that's a cool car. It's got a name of the artist there. Wow, look at the lighting too. Beautiful. Phew. And there are the new cars. We have the old and the new cars. Dollarama. Yeah, like in, when there's a revolution in Iran back in the 1979s, they decided to change all the name of all the streets. You know, usually people on the left like to change the names, like to change the history, you know, because listen, if you don't like the history, all you have to do is to change it, right? That's a clever idea, actually. I like it. You don't like something about your past? Just change the history, change the books, change the names, everything, and you'll be good to go. You're like good as new. You can make yourself look good. And that's what they did. In Iran, they changed the name of a lot of streets that they didn't like, and they put their own names on it. And it took years and years for people to, some writing on that wall I'm trying to read, to remember the new names. And still some people after generations, 40, 50 years to use their new names. I don't know why that lady was yelling and screaming at these two. Some elderly people sitting in the sun. Beautiful day today. I had to take my extra jacket off because it's pretty good. Hey, how are you doing? It's pretty warm today, which is good. Finally getting warm. I like this kind of temperatures. You still need a jacket. You still need a jacket. Let's cross the street here. Wow. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Nice race car. Wow. Beautiful. Wow. Nice. Nice. Nice Ferrari sound out of a Pontiac, man. It's perfect. Look at this alleyway. There's another painting here. There's like lots of these paintings. One of the best art galleries in the city. Look at this shot with a busted door and these guys with a pitchfork. Here's a, I'm going to take a quick shot. Maybe anybody wants to read it, you can freeze frame and read it and tell me if it's interesting. I'll come and check it out again. And guess what? This phone here is actually looks operational. Oh, wow. Wow, Toronto. 4992. Royal Custom Cleaners. Yeah, it's like a pretty interesting area. I like the art pieces here. Something to do, right? Is there one on this wall? Yeah, on every wall. These guys are playing football while Lancaster is flying over them. Very interesting. Yeah, old times, I guess. That looks like a high school in Toronto, and that's a, is that a Lancaster? Yeah, probably. Is it? Cool. They're fading too. The sun's taking everything out. Sun's fading the colors of the art. It's amazing. Some of the old, you know, when you go to Europe, you got those, or Persia or China, you got the wall of China, Iran, you have that Persepolis, and in Europe and Italy, you have all those places that, you know, people have artwork, and they last all this time. And they haven't disappeared. That's interesting, huh? Because usually, like, look how quickly it fades everything out. Is there any more artwork here, or are we at the end of it? This is got to be a new building. There's one here. Yeah, it's like some of these historic places, that statues and stuff that still exist. It's amazing how they haven't been eroded or colors faded, you know. Pictograph, that's what I'm trying to say. Like pictographs, like in Canadian pictographs and all that. This guy's teaching him how to play piano. He's like, hey, listen, you're playing it all wrong, man. You're out of tune. His hands are big for playing piano, that's why. There's a little public garden over there. People are building their own tomato plants and stuff. Wow, what an area. It's very, look at that farmhouse. That looks like a farmhouse, doesn't it? Definitely. Definitely so. Wow. The shops look like they're closed. And definitely a farmhouse. Look at this. That must have been 5052. Dundas Street West. Must have been a, yeah, it definitely looks like, I don't know what it is. And the 70s strip mall. Those are all new. Right, let's get going here and walk a little bit further. This is getting an exciting area. I like these old school, whatever you call it. Da, 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 da. Any more murals on this side or what? Da, da, da. Oh, I love those bikes. Very cool bikes. They're like trail bikes, but not, you can ride them on the streets because they got some lights, small lights, but legal. Hello, the small. I don't think you can get much of a trouble with those either. Because those sports bikes, you can easily go very fast and the acceleration is very hard. Those things are about 250, 300 cc's, small engine, but they rumble. They make a ruckus, and I like them. I think it's a good idea to run around the city on, Still not as safe as a proper car, but probably safer than a bigger bike. I don't know if this guy's coming at us or going way against us. Wow, look at these buildings. Very nice, very nice. There's another mural of a streetcar. Looks like San Francisco streetcar. These guys must be fed up with people coming and filming their murals and stuff. Is that a streetcar? It's kind of a weird streetcar. Here's the radical information about it. Pause and read and let me know if it's good. Maybe I'll pause it later too. I'm a slow reader. It's going to take me hours to read that. The video is going to be like super long. With film mission, trying to read every mural's description. No. We can't have that. Vacuums. Oh, wow. That looks like a proper vacuum store. It's got his own enforced parking spot. Oh, must be like an old school. Where you got proper vacuum, probably. What is this place? Massage. You get the massage, and what kind of food is this? Roti. Well, this place is out of business, but it says it's leased. That's a good way of saying that. You put a lease sign, people get more excited about the rest of the shops. All right, a lot of massage places. Hasty Market, flying the Canadian flags. And he's got money printed outside in case you're short of cash. You can just use the money printed on the wall. Here's another murals. What are these guys doing? This is probably Old Mill, is it? I'm just guessing, because it's got to be Old Mill. There's a mill, the hotties are swimming. I remember that place. I think, check out it's got to be Old Mill. Yeah, Old Mill swimming hole. Oh, there it is, I told you. Beautiful. I like this. Hotties in Old Mill. Hotties dancing in the water. It's pretty good, that river. During the lockdown, I had a lot of people in that same spot having fun in the water. It's kind of an interesting. That store is gone. It's just locked it up. It's probably rented to somebody who lived there. Wow, look at these guys. A couple of empty barrels there. Well, it looks like the place is just Chinese food galleries. No longer. Wow, look at this. Done. This place is done. Bunch of stores across the street too. Ah, nice. Wow, beautiful. Haircut place. All right. So this is, where are we? This is like Bloor Street down there. 6 Point. This is all going to be built up. Office space for rent. This used to be kind of a funky neighborhood where these two roads, Dundas and Bloor, kind of got together. And they redesigned this whole area so it's no longer I used to be kind of a merging. Like Dundas used to merge with Bloor Street, kind of without, just merged together. And they turned it into stop signs and all sorts of stuff. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit further and then maybe go back and see if I can find any more murals. If I do, I'm gonna put them at the end of the film, because I think there's more murals than that. All right, nothing else here. Beautiful. All right, I'm gonna end the film here, walk back, and film some of the rest of the murals. All right, here's another kind of a cool mural. This guy's got his fire truck on the ice skating on a lake. And what did these guys sell? It's got selling hamburgers, hot dog. This is his prices. Hot cider for 10 cents. There's no way this guy's gonna make any money out here. Oh my God. Don't you know? Justin Trudeau's in charge, man. You can't have those kind of prices. They're way too low. Wow. There's gotta be another Humber River job, isn't it? Looks like it. This guy's a fishing with their grandfather or father. Railway track. Wow. And this guy's decided, hey, I'm gonna paint the place. Maybe this is the guy who painted the whole thing. Maybe. And that's his girlfriend. Tricked his girlfriend to come and paint with him. She's not painting anything. He's got the whole setup. Huh. Up to something. These guys are up to something for sure. Let's check out what he says about them. I like these guys fishing. Catching their dinner. Mimico Creek. Oh, Mimico. What is that? That's close by, isn't it? Yeah. That's another mural here. And the other murals across the street. I like that. Fire truck on the ice rink, on the lake. Wow. Nice. So we're walking, coming back here. I was on that side of the street. It's kind of boring. So I'm going to film this side of the street. It looks like they got more murals. And abandoned shops. Yeah. Typical Toronto thing. What's this guy's doing? Kind of a western town. What the hell are these guys doing? Huh. Yeah. The way we were, 1912. 1912? That's not that far ago. Not that far ago. That's not that long ago. That's just like a couple of years back. Anyway, looks pretty cool. 1912. The history of Canada is only 150 years. When you compare to that other historic kind of countries like China and the Persia and all that kind of stuff, it's 5,000-6,000-year-old history. Then 150 is not that, okay, they were not the way we were. This is 2005. Huh, 2005. That's how it was in 2005 here. That's interesting. Or was this painted in 2005? I think it was painted in 2005. It can't be. Dundas Street could have been like horse-drawn in 2005. That's only like 6 years ago. Yeah. I think this was painted back then, but that's how they were. With horse and no traffic. Wow. All these kids are standing there. I don't know why they're standing there. That's kind of odd. And then the painter says, oh, I need 2 people. I need extra stuff. He decided to paint 2 kids standing by the side of the road. Mischievous. Okay. Yeah, so I was on the other side. Anything here? There's a picture. There's one here too. Yeah, there's a bunch of them here too. Oh, little people with bicycles and all that. See? Bicycles with no brakes. I like that. Yeah, single-speed bicycles with no brakes. Huh. It must have been the velodrome cyclist of the Olympics back then. All right. Maybe they had bicycles with no brakes and a single speed. I don't know. Another, that looks pretty odd, I tell you. There's a car. It's when there's cars and horse-drawn cars. Wow. It was good. If you didn't have any gas, then you just use the horses. God, cool cemetery here, right downtown. I wonder what they're gonna do with this. Is it still active, or are they gonna condo up on it? I heard there was a news on Yorkville that condoed up on a cemetery. A lot of apartments in Yorkville, Toronto, are on top of a cemetery. I don't know. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. Check out the $1.50 each hour to park here. Oh, it's a bargain, Toronto. I would park here all day for $1.50 an hour, man. All right, I'm gonna catch you guys when I get past the lights. Wow, look at that. We were right across there when I started the film. This is what they've done here so far. They dug it, and they're gonna build I don't know what they're gonna build, but they're gonna build something. Look at that building all the way at the side. They're gonna leave that in, or what? Fox and Fiddle. I think I came here at some point. There was a sushi restaurant or something. Here we are. Oh, there's another mural down there. Let's get, this place is just, it's like an art museum. Wow. a lot of healthcare places. I remember this place from back in the day. There used to be a lot of restaurants, like sushi and that kind of stuff. But now it's, you know, I find a lot of electric sports. This guy sells like electric bicycles. That's where we started. Somebody else is filming that alleyway that I started in. Very popular area for vloggers. It's a pretty artistic area. I like it. I like what they've done to the place. So this guy's fixing shoes. Let's check this guy out. So what kind of shoes? Old school shoes. Wow. It is very good, very good. Cobbler, isn't that what you call them? Cobbler? Portraits from the past. The guy who fixed shoes. Yeah, those shoes. It's kind of a interesting brick building that's gonna. Oh, sorry. Cars are coming in. Everybody's filming the apples and kind of, it's okay, this one. I'm not a big fan of this one. It's okay. But yeah, it's funny. You got those condos over there. You got all those windows. You know they're going to build another condo here. That's what I find about Toronto. What happens is you buy a condo and they build a condo with nice view. It's in the back alleyway, it's kind of quiet. That's a cool building. It's kind of quiet. I like the colors too. And then you buy it, you're like, wow, this is so nice. We're downtown Toronto, but it's like those. They're like back in there, kind of good, right? Like they're not too close to the city, but they're near a main store. They got all the good things, all the advantage of being around the city. But then, you know what? You know somebody's going to build, that's a lot of empty land. Somebody's going to build a condo right in front of you. Actually, what am I talking about? They are. And a tall one too. And that's it. Your view is gone. 300 residents, almost 400 residences on 86 cars. And then your view is completely gone. And like if you're living on a second floor there, your apartment's useless. Nobody's gonna buy it. That's a cool, it's a gorgeous, maybe this can be the thumbnail. It's a gorgeous house, old school house, huh? Beautiful. Not very well kept. Oh, there's a notice here. Private property is a notice here. Changes proposed for this site. So this is going to be gone. Yeah, they're going to build the condos all over this place. And those guys and those beautiful rooftops and all that, condos and balconies that they probably paid for, right? They're probably like, you pay extra money for all those, with a good view. You got a balcony, that's going to be useless because once there's a big condo, you won't even get any light in your apartment. Be very careful purchasing condos in Toronto. What is this guy doing? Logging and where? And he's got a helicopter, Russian helicopter. What's going on here at all? Aftermath of, it's probably the hurricane, that hurricane, it was some hurricane, right? Hurricane Hazel, probably. Yeah, Hurricane Hazel. Yeah, I don't know how accurate this house is still. I like this house. I like this. Got a helicopter. That's like definitely a Russian helicopter. If I owned that house, I wouldn't sell it. I'd be like stubborn as hell. I wouldn't sell it, and they would have to build a condo all around my old school house. Just to be. I've seen that happen in Toronto. It's places that people just do not give up on their house. There's another. Lots of these old houses here. Yeah, those guys on the condos and back. I feel bad for them. Oh, here's another. People playing golf. Golfers, and I don't know where they are, but like looks like that guy's wearing all sorts of protective gear. Maybe they put him on there and try to hit him with a golf ball. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, guys, in those apartments, you're on seconds that you're not going to have a view at all once they build this place. Sell and get out. I'm not providing any real estate advice, but you know, anyway, that's what. All right, so here, that street over there is Islington, right in front of them. So this. Little quick film of this area, going there and back. Comprehensive look at the Islington village, if I think that's what you're going to call it. And there's a Turkish kebab place, something awesome, whatever, awesome. Oops, shit, my head almost flew off. Over there, super windy. The wind comes out of nowhere, and if you haven't secured your headgear properly, you're going to be headgearless. Not headless, but headgearless. Here's another house over there too. See all of these little houses? I think Etobicoke Creek is right down there. Parts of it anyway. So those little houses are really cool. And, you know, I like the bungalows. I like that one actually. Yeah, I like that house a lot. Small bungalow, good backyard to the river. near the road, good garage. I like the car too. That's a good, beautiful setup there. Then you're next to this restaurant. All right, we're gonna end the film here. Second ending. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next film. All right, we're not done yet. Wait, one more. This is the Etobicoke Bridge that's following here. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not the greatest, but anyway, this is it. This is finally, we're gonna say goodbye. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next film.